Jigsaw puzzles were commercialised in 1760 when King George III and Queen Charlotte's governess used them for geography lessons with their 13 children. And they became incredibly popular at the time, as they are today. And in dementia units, jigsaw puzzles are extremely popular and very good for cognition, presence, intellectual engagement, and not just a solo focus, but a group focus. When you get 3 or 4 people at a table working on a jigsaw puzzle, then you find that the cognition that's engaged with the presence and thinking of doing the jigsaw puzzle organises the thinking for the dementia resident, and then they're much more likely, when they've got those organised thoughts, to be able to speak in an organised way. So it gives that opportunity when someone else is sitting there at the table to be able to speak in a coherent manner with them and to enjoy that community experience of the jigsaw puzzle. So jigsaw puzzles come in all shapes and sizes, and popular ones are buildings, seasides, castles, the beach, and in New Zealand, certainly the beach, the map of New Zealand. Horses are very popular here, and cats and dogs. But every country will have their favourite jigsaw puzzle and puzzles that people like to work at. In particular, the important thing is with the dementia resident that's doing the jigsaw puzzle, try and get a topic that is pertinent and of interest, to them. Maybe they're the style of jigsaw puzzles they have been doing before, or actually a lot of dementia residents pick up doing jigsaw puzzles at the unit, even if they haven't done them before. It is one activity that they can pick up and enjoy as a new activity, an important one, because new activities are very important in dementia units. There's such long days, for them, and they haven't got the liberty to be able to walk outside and go and sit under a tree or ring their friend or all these things that we spend our time in, so they need to have constructive, enjoyable activities at hand for them to do. And jigsaw puzzles are one way of achieving that. They're just fantastic. You can take half an hour to an hour on a jigsaw puzzle, and you have friends, have a cup of tea, have a muffin, have a cake, have your visitor or relative there, have a little talk on the scene at hand. Like if it's a map of New Zealand, you can go, or the map of your country, wherever you live, you can go through all the favourite holiday resorts or places you used to go as a child and talk about summer holidays. Tapping into past memory banks, of course, which is the helpful point for dementia. Anything where you can tap into past memories and facilitate and activate that is fantastic. And jigsaw puzzles of the map of your country gives you plenty of ideas to be able to tap into conversations, regular places that you will have been to, chances are, in your locality that you've enjoyed. Sumner Beach here in New Zealand being a big one, Hagley Park and the daffodils and ducks being another one. There's always favourite places. And it's those favourite places, enjoyable favourite places with those happy, beautiful, often childhood memories that dementia residents can easily click into. So another important thing in terms of, again, a bit like the crosswords that I've done in the last video, and making sure that they have a pen so that they can actually do the crossword. And then, the pen's getting lost, so finding ways of being able to get around that. Same thing with jigsaw puzzles. The little pieces of the jigsaw puzzle very easily get lost, just like hearing aids, Yeah, expensive hearing aids. Jigsaw pieces very easily get lost. So it's best to get the jigsaw puzzles that are in those cases, jigsaw cases. So they come in a cardboard case. You do the jigsaw puzzle actually in the cardboard case. Fantastic. So they don't go missing. And then you've got the lid of the cardboard case opens up, and you've got the whole scene there of what the jigsaw puzzle is when it's completed, so that the person can look at that picture cognitively, They can look at that picture and then focus on the jigsaw puzzle at hand and compare the two. Now with dementia, people with dementia can see, they can think in the present moment, they just can't think about the past because their memory's gone in the past, but they can think in the present and tap anything that, in terms of the senses that engages or activates them in the present is good. So the picture of the jigsaw puzzle, they can see the pieces, you know, they're feeling the pieces, tactile senses as they're working, they're hearing as you as the relative are talking to them, oh, you know, about the lovely jigsaw puzzle, and, you know, we've been here to Sumner, to the beach, remember that lovely holiday, there's communication from you going on, so that's audio, and then hopefully they'll start to communicate as well to get that vocal, you know, clarity going. So these are all the ways that jigsaw puzzles help, so many ways. So it's good to bring in a stack, put the resident's name, say your husband's name, big letters on it, and put a pile at the back of the wardrobe. That's the easiest place where people are unlikely to, you know, wanderers are unlikely to interfere with them. Otherwise, maybe in the drawers underneath a pile of cardigans. It's just that wanderers, dementia residents who have confusion and who wander around the unit do tend to take things unconsciously, jigsaw puzzles being one of them. So just find a way of being able to conceal them relatively, you know, as much as you can. Otherwise, ask the nurses. They will put them in the activities cupboard at the back of the desk often, which is a great help as well. So jigsaw puzzles are popular, they're easy to do, they're enjoyable, they're fun, they're great to oil the cognitive pathways, they bring about presence, they bring about pleasure, and they're a fantastic activity. So please, everyone can do jigsaw puzzles. Not everyone can do crosswords, you know. It's really only those people that have been able to do crossword puzzles before they come into the dementia unit who can continue that, you know, with the resources at hand. But with crossword puzzles, even if the person hasn't done crossword puzzles before, they can click into this fantastic activity. So it's really worth activating this or organising this so that you can have some lovely morning and afternoon sessions of crossword puzzles with your relative in the dementia unit. So that's it for today. These are the two books I've written, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, both from a dementia unit. All the techniques from these videos are in these books. In the description below, there's the website if you want to get the books from there. If you want to link into the other videos, the setup videos, the 25 videos from each book, and other radio interviews, etc. But the main thing is, thank you for the support, thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscriptions, and please pass on these links to other people, friends and family who are affected by dementia and where these techniques can help. Thank you.